a lot of things. It's boiling, stirring up in the pot. You know what I'm saying? For the end of the year, for next year. Seeing how boxing is going right now. Certain fights that they they talk about making that's not made. You know what I'm saying? I already knew that wasn't gonna happen. Again, the guys gotta get their numbers up. That's what I always say. I remember I told Paul Williams when he was fighting Margarita, I said, yo, you ain't gotta have all the money if you believe. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Just get the fight. But these guys, I call them microwave babies. They want all they want all the they want all the money. You know what I'm saying? Before they even prepare the meal. You know what I'm saying? So again, they'll learn.
That fight that you're speaking upon, is that the Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin fight?
That's the fight that I'm speaking about. Yo, Mr. B. Yeah, they talk about making it. And I'm sitting up there looking at that fight. And I said, this was Shakur them team, great team. They know what they got to do to get his numbers up to make him like that guy. And 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 I always said in the amateur career, if you wasn't that guy when you was an amateur, what makes you think you're going to be that guy now? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You become that guy because it's just in your DNA. You get what I'm saying? When you look at Roy Jones, Floyd, them guys coming up in the amateurs, they was them guys. You get what I'm saying? And it just transformed over. So I'm looking at this crop that we putting together. We did this show here in Baltimore, the GTD Challenge. That's off. We're making a move and moving it out of the city somewhere else there. So we got a lot of stuff planned. It's just based on what Mr. Gervonta Davis got planned. What's his next move? So when he got to move, I got to shut everything down and focus. You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting here saying, Dad, what kind of motivation I got? That says based on what opponent is sitting in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
It's funny that you mentioned that too, because when I talked to Frank on the phone, he told me that it was a situation with money that had to do with the fight. And then when you really start diving in as a media analyst, you start to see it's like, if I'm gonna take a big risk, would I should I just pull off a Rolly and Ryan and go for the best top dog, or should I just go and capture the WBC belt and fight Shakur Stevenson? So I was always thinking it was like, the money that they're offering him was basically nothing over $1 million. And when you fight Tank, you know, you get that bingo money. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
that. That's that. That's that. When we was little, I fight Mike Tyson.
right,
That's
right,
that
right.
type of money. I remember when I was little, I said, "That say shit, man. Put me in the ring with Mike Tyson. I can give him one round."
From outside the ring, we're all saying that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Then you get hit because you want to be able to survive with that percent.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Um, speaking upon that, so as soon as you heard the news on that fight, you kind of basically said, "I gotta really see the finishing touches. I need to hear that contracts are signed for me to even believe this." Is
I
that?
always say that when you see them sitting at a press conference and they sitting and they do that face off, that's the real signing of the contract. Just keep it real. And then sometimes you got to watch that because I remember that situation. Brody and Tank went through that. Then Brody had the situation and that fell out. So you
Yep.
really got to really look at it, and just keep stay like this and just hope you can make it all the way to the first part of the finish line. You know what I'm saying? And that's the scale. So when you make it to that point, you damn near in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I just wait, be patient, try to strategize what's the next camp gonna look like, based on what opponent we fighting, what sparring partners we're gonna have, how we're gonna start camp off, what's going on with the individual. So that's what I kind of focus on, to tell you the truth. Just um I try not to strip it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's combat sport. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, you train, you go through that. When I was on the panel with all these great coaches,
Well, I was there. I watched it.
Yeah, Robert says something about, when you've been doing it for so long and the body go through its changes, go through that, and you've been on that level for so long. And I said, Dad, that makes sense. So what I try to do is you never know what's going to happen at any given time. That's what you prepare for.
Mm.
So you don't trip it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't trip it. You put it together. You make it do what it do for that moment.
The famous scenario. So I'm glad that I got you on here too because yesterday I seen an Instagram live with Pitbull Cruz. They were doing an interview with him, and wow, the kid got a lot of fan base ahead of him. You 100% right. I mean, over 1,500 people on the live. I've seen all these guys being on Instagram live, and you see their numbers, and this guy got a whole population of Mexican fan base that really dig him, and the whole interview's in Spanish, so that's just to let everybody know that.
No, that's good. That's what he's. That I mean, to tell you the truth, if you look at the platform of Triple G, the platform of Canelo, they supposed to cater to their culture, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. I commend him. I salute him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said again, we made him a star.
Yes, yes.
So